yeah, there's no intro. There's no intro when I do sort of full vlog videos. Every time you see an intro, it means there's fresh riding. When you don't see an intro, it means I'm just going to sort of talk, rant on, show highlight reels from the past and all that sort of thing. So today I'm obviously back at the Baskett yard doing more sort of rip outs. Someone left a comment ages ago back in summer, and since I ripped out this driveway, they said, oh, you should get rid of the driveway and put in a volcano. Now I'm looking at it like this, how good it would have been to have a volcano there instead of the driveway. So yeah, you've had the vert wall, a volcano right here, and obviously the quarter pipe over there. The amount of space you'd have had in between going over the volcano, and it was an idea at the start, but due to sort of material shortage and labour shortage and time shortage, it just didn't happen. But yeah, that would have definitely been rad having a volcano there instead of the driveway, but it didn't happen. So moving on to the next bit. When I ripped out this quarter pipe, I actually thought this wall ride was going to come down with it, but it's still standing, and it's still standing stupidly strong, like crazily strong. So if you ever want to build a wall ride like that, it's so easy. You get like a brick wall, you get pallets like that, stand it upright, get your friends to kind of rest pallets against it like that. You have a perfect flat bank wall ride, metal girder on top, perfect for sort of doing ice picks and all that sort of thing. I loved busting ice picks on that. I have salvaged quite a lot so far, even though it looked like I was sort of brutalising the place last time. Most of the timber struts from the actual quarter pipe I was able to salvage. That's all piled up there. I need to take all the nails and screws out of it, but a lot of that timber is going to that mountain bike spot with the big canyon gap. I'm donating it to that spot. Some of the timber I'm obviously keeping for myself for other projects, and that's the way I looked at it. I looked at my list of videos that I had planned coming up, and as long as I had all the material salvaged for those videos, I'll be happy. And so far I've already got most of it, so anything else is a bonus. This kicker is getting salvaged. That's why it's in here. That is going to go up in the woods at some point, chicken wire over it. That is going to be savage. And yeah, like I said, most of the decent timber actually sits in here. So this hut is actually staying for now. Everything else is getting ripped out, and just a vert wall is staying because I can store everything in there in the dry. So yeah, before I jump on the digger and start bashing my way through this even more, I need to sort of drag everything back from the bank into the middle and get the fire going on that floor over there, so I can burn up all this section. Once this starts raging, a little bit too close to sort of the hedge line and the trees, and there is a house just over the back there, and I don't really want them sort of burning down. So yeah, digger, drag it all in, fire there, rip out all this part here, drag that in, see what I can salvage whilst doing it. Yeah, the Baskett rip out continues. So one thing that really pisses me off, this whole YouTube thing, when I watch sort of other BMXers that do vlogs and they clickbait really badly. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Obviously when I turn on my TV, I get kind of recommended videos, because I watch a lot of mountain biking and BMXing, a lot of sort of recommended videos that come up, Harry Main and all those sort of people. Austin Oggy video come up this morning, and he had Logan Paul in his title, and straight away I thought, what a fucking dickhead. The guy doesn't even know him. He's just putting his name in the title just to get some more views, and I hate that shit. It was kind of like me when I was taking part in the skate park for the first time, putting like Scotty Cramler's name in my video title just because he's ripping out a skate park as well. Because I could have done that, be a bit of a dickhead. My title could have been Scotty Cramler's ripping out his skate park, and so am I. I could have done that. Mega clickbait, but it's true. But I don't do that because Scotty Cramler has got nothing to do with the rip out of this skate park, so I wouldn't do it. But yeah, it's a pet hate of mine when I see sort of other BMXers do it. Sad as fuck, just to get the views. And the way I look at it, that is his only job. With some people, YouTube is their only job, so they're always desperate to get the views. Whereas you kind of find the humble people that work full time and do YouTube on the side just as a hobby. They ain't going out their way purposely to clickbait shit, they're just keeping it real. I don't give a fuck about the views, I'm just out here to have a fucking good crack and share it with you lot. Isn't that right, dog? That dog is going to miss this place so bad. He used to chase me around all the time. It's going, mate. Sorry, but it's going. But you looked after it well. Just got to put a load of red diesel into the digger. I bet you use red diesel in your cars, don't you, some of you? Naughty little shits. One man and his digger. So much easier using the digger just to plough through, get the sledgehammer out now and again. Yeah, I reclaimed some more timber and I put some more over there. I've got my steel girders out, I've got 2 of them so far. The vert wall still has 1. Yeah, curve wall ride finally gone down. They're the pallets for it. Not even gonna bother trying to mess with that shit. That's gonna be one big bonfire. So going back over the years, what was the best session that happened at the Baskett yard? I would definitely say about 2 summers ago, Ride magazine contacted me and they wanted to do a sort of artisan article on myself, and they suddenly realised I had a skate park, and I brought in Joe Anderson and Tom ISTED and we had a real good session, got a load of cool photos done, and that was the best session for sure. It was a real hot summer's day. We got the digger out, we made some weird contraption on the roof of the vert wall so you could transfer across, and yeah, we got some rad clips that day. And on that same day, 2 of the best things that ever happened at the Baskett yard happened. Tom ISTED jumped off the digger and he also did a decade air, and that was the first time I'd ever seen a decade air straight out of a quarter. It blew my mind. So yeah, that was a little compilation from that day, and yeah, Joe Anderson shut it down, Tom ISTED shut it down, and I had a good crack. It was an awesome summer's day when the Baskett yard was fully fresh, and now it's like flesh. I ripped it to pieces. Yeah, that was the final piece I needed to get out. I didn't want to leave that bank in there. If it sort of caught fire, raged up and caught the trees on fire, we've got to do health and safety around here. So I can get this fire going now on the skate park floor. It's going to pretty much burn up this whole area. Then all I'm going to be left with is that pile of wood over there, the kind of Elvis thing, and the vert wall. The rest can be burnt as well. Ah, finally getting there, neighbour. Finally getting there. Isn't that right? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, she's sad, look.
Bless her.
She's come over here every night for a little session, and you just run around. Now you're like, what's happened to your skate park, mate?
Yes, that's what I wanted.
So in this tub, we have special juice that kills the witch.
Oof.
And as you throw it on, you'll see the witch leave this planet. Ready? Leave witch. Oh, Yeah, I thought those sirens were for me as well. I went in for a tea break last night, heard the sirens and thought, nah, can't be. And nah, it wasn't. Just me being paranoid. They went straight past. I am currently looking at the devastation the fire caused last night. And it looks like World War III right now. There is one more final Baskett yard video coming out in 2 videos time. The final completion, the final clear out. I'll finally know what I've actually saved, and I'll be able to show you what this ground looks like without a skate park on it. It is currently about -3. I am off to meet Lewis in the woods, the little madman who's doing that road gap the other day. I'm having another session with him. I need to get on a mountain bike, take my mind off things from this. Nice bit of refreshment. Last night I killed the witch. The witch was burning at the stake. I could hear her crackles as she went up into the air. What takes months and months and months to build only takes a few days to unbuild. So I'm jumping on a mountain bike now. That is going to be the next video. Look forward to that. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. What a fucking mess. It literally looks like Crazy Kim has been sending nukes over here. Holy shit.